Right guys, welcome to the channel. 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up about an hour ago. Yeah, hair's looking a bit like it needs a wash. It probably does, to be fair. I need a shower. I'm going to have one in about a couple of hours probably. After I've done this video and chilled for a bit, I'm going to have a shower. Yeah, I got to wash some clothes as well. I've washed them, I just need to dry them. But yeah, last few days have been a bit of a ball ache, to be honest. Just the warfare and everything. It's been quite intense. I don't know why it's so intense at the moment, but it is. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a word, guys. Don't think I'll do a word. Also, another thing that's doing my head in, my foot's aching. I've been dancing while I was the last few days, and I felt like my foot started aching from that. At least I think it's from that, but it's aching anyway. So I can't do no more dancing, which was helping me look well. So it's just walking at the moment. That's all I can really do, which is annoying me, doing my head in a bit, but it's better than nothing, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, not much new with me. I'm going to start the project management module today, probably. The new module we've started. Supposed to start it earlier on in the week, but I'm starting it tomorrow. Bit behind, but I'll catch up. It's because everything was focused on the software testing in the last few days, the way they've gone. Everything's just gone out the window. Like I said, I didn't even do my assessment. I'm just praying that they'll say to me, you can just do the second assessment and you didn't have to do the first one. That's what I'm praying. Don't know if they will say that, but yeah, I sent my tutor a message saying I weren't feeling well, and yeah, I didn't tell her I hadn't took the assessment, but she'll probably gather from my message anyway that I wouldn't have. So yeah, but life goes on no matter what. You know what I mean? It always does. It always goes on no matter what. Whether you make the right decision, wrong decision, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's we never know what the right thing to do is sometimes. You know what I mean? You always get different opinions, different voices and stuff, but you just don't know. You never really know, do you know what I mean? You never really know until you know, kind of thing. So, yeah, got a lot on my mind at the moment. But yeah, what else to say? Don't think there's anything else to say for now. It all works itself out anyway. It all works itself out. is the Crown. Or maybe not the Crown, but you know what I mean. It's Stormzy song. Probably a different type of Crown, but yeah. Onwards and upwards, I hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, God. Sometimes I get tired of life, guys. Sometimes I really do. Then one thing, it's another thing. Do you know what I mean? It's just. God. I don't know anymore. I just don't. But yeah. We carry on. We carry on anyway. The only thing you can rely on in life is God. Do you know what I mean? You can't rely on people. It's one thing I've learned. People will let you down over and over again. Or, do you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. They offer companionship. Do you know what I mean? Love, I guess, to a certain degree, but they're prone to error, they're prone to failure, they're prone to, do you know what I mean? They'll always let you down. This is just the nature of people, do you know what I mean? Even the best people, do you know what I mean? They'll end up letting you down. God's the only one who'll never let you down. That's why God's the most important relationship in your life. Don't care what anybody says, more important than your wife, more important than your kids, more important than anybody, do you know what I mean? God's the most important because he's the only one that'll never let you down. Everyone else can let you down. Just can, do you know what I mean? Whether they mean to or not, they can, do you know what I mean? We're all selfish at times to a degree, do you know what I mean? We all make mistakes, we all err, we all we ain't got all the answers, do you know what I mean? Or if we have, we ain't found them yet, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Forever learning in life, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Even I am, do you know what I mean? And I feel like I've got a certain amount of wisdom from reading the Bible and stuff, but even I'm learning every day, do you know what I mean? I sometimes think I do the wrong things. Not reading the Bible, that's the right thing to do, but in other things, like other thought patterns and areas of my life, I sometimes think, am I doing the right thing? Is this right for me or is it not? And I don't know. I don't know. Might feel right, but whether it's right or not, do you know what I mean? We just don't know until we live it, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Life's incredibly stressful at times. My life is anyway. constantly worrying, constantly what if this, what if that. Just a bit of a nightmare, guys, it really is. But yeah, all we can do is put one foot in front of the other. Take a step on this crazy journey called life. Do you know what I mean? You never know where it's gonna take you, where you're gonna end up, what you're gonna go through, or anything. Do you know what I mean? It's all a total mystery. Or is it to God? Maybe it's not a mystery to God, but it is to us. Do you know what I mean? Um, yeah, but unfortunately, he doesn't give us all the answers straight away. Do you know what I mean? He lets us live our lives and work it out as we go along. Often. So yeah. That's what he always does right now. Got sleep in my eyes. I've not long woke up. About an hour or two ago. So yeah, I got sleep in my eyes. Need to put some water on my face. But yeah, I just find myself constantly worrying sometimes, like about the future and about everything. Really, it's just I shouldn't worry because it's in God's hands, but it's just you can't help but worry. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like you can't control what other people do. Do you know what I mean? You just can't. You want peace at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? You don't want a headache of a life. You just don't. Do you know what I mean? So that's why it's important to make right decisions and stuff. But I don't know what the right decisions are. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. So in any aspect of life, kind of thing. Sometimes you never know if what you're doing's right or if it's the right thing to do. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you know, other times you don't. It's all I can say really. But yeah, it's like I don't know. I don't know, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's like you think to yourself, like in terms of relationships and stuff, you think, like, this is how I think. I always think, should I be with a believer or does it not really matter? Do you know what I mean? It's like, part of me thinks I should be with a believer, and then the other side of me thinks, well, if someone ticks all the boxes or they're like, you get along, or you're in tune with one another, then does it really matter? Do you know what I mean? And sometimes I think God's for things, and then other times I think, is he? Is it the devil tricking me? It's like, I just don't know anymore. This is a problem. You've always got the devil and God battling each other and giving you direction, and you don't know what the true direction is sometimes. You just don't. It's like, you genuinely don't sometimes, you know what I mean? It's a nightmare, to be honest with you. And this is the rest of your life we're talking about, do you know what I mean? Potentially, it's like, but yeah. I'm not with anyone or anything. I'm not like, do you know what I mean? I'm not with anyone. I'm not dating. I'm not in a relationship or nothing. But you wonder about the future. Do you know what I mean? You think about this stuff. Do you know what I mean? You like think if this happens or that happens, or you meet someone at some point in time, or do you know what I mean? You think, what would that be like? And you think, would there be a believer? Would there not be a believer? And what would that mean if they are or they aren't? Do you know what I mean? But there's no guarantees. Even with believers, do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't bloody know. I just give up. I give up. Sometimes think you're doomed in life. You're just gonna mess up no matter what you do. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know what to think. Um, but yeah, everything stresses me, to be honest with you. Life stresses me. Love stresses me out. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I just know there's so many failed relationships out there, and so many like different opinions and different stances on life, and um, different thoughts on life and stuff. It's like, I wonder if I'm gonna meet someone who's gonna kind of like be a help or a hindrance kind of thing. You just don't know. Do you know what I mean? You never know in life. Obviously, you want them to be a help. Do you know what I mean? It's And by that, I don't mean financially. I mean like spiritually. Do you know what I mean? Like spiritually or mentally. Do you know what I mean? You want to be in tune with one another. You need to agree. Do you know what I mean? If you don't agree, it's like, or if there's too many problems, it's just not. If you can't agree, do you know what I mean? Then is it gonna work? Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But this is all stuff for the future. Do you know what I mean? Because I ain't seen no one. I ain't dating anyone. I ain't got no one on the horizon. Do you know what I mean? To the best of my knowledge. So yeah. But this is all stuff I think about. Do you know what I mean? You got to be in alignment with each other. You got to be in alignment with each other to a certain degree. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, it just won't work. This is what I think. Do you know what I mean? Don't necessarily have to be believers, but you've got to agree. Do you know what I mean? You've got to kind of like compromise, and you've got to, both of you have. Do you know what I mean? Life's not easy, especially when you walk in the Christian walk. Do you know what I mean? Or the believers walk. It's different. Do you know what I mean? It's all I can say. I think there's a lot more headache and a lot more challenges, to be honest. Merely God will help you, but yeah, it's a lot to take on for anybody. Um, so yeah, you have to be in agreement, really. Do you know what I mean? To some degree, do you know what I mean? Like I say, I don't mean financially. I mean like spiritually and mentally. So yeah. So yeah, guys. Just what I wanted to say. A few of my thoughts. A few of my thoughts. Not looking the wellest at the moment. It's everything I've been through. I wanted to exercise, but yeah, around my foot's aching, so I was looking quite well a couple of videos ago. I thought, yeah, I look well, man. Do you know what I mean? I was quite pleased the way I was looking and stuff, but now I've like, I wouldn't say I've put on weight, but I just don't look as well because I ain't been exercising. But yeah, in my eyes at least, you know what I mean. But yeah, my foot will heal. We'll get back to it again. So yeah, yeah, guys, just some of my thoughts. Some of my thoughts for the future. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's all stuff people need to. It's all stuff, not people, but it's all stuff we need to think about. Do you know what I mean? As believers and as people in life. Do you know what I mean? You need to agree with your partner if you don't agree. Do you know what I mean? If you're at loggerheads all the time, if you disagree all the time, then it won't work. Do you know what I mean? This is what I think. It helps if you believe in the same things, or at least you're spiritual. Do you know what I mean? If the other person's spiritual, but yeah, yeah, but you have to be in agreement. Do you know what I mean? To a large degree, I think, or to some degree at least. You know what I mean? You have to be willing to compromise. You have to be willing to put love first. Not be try not to be selfish. Do you know what I mean? We're all selfish sometimes, admittedly. Do you know what I mean? We all there. We all put ourselves first sometimes. I always try not to do that, but I think we all do sometimes. So yeah, yeah, but love isn't self-seeking. Do you know what I mean? That's what it says in the Bible. It's long-suffering, keeps no record of wrongs. It's it isn't self-seeking. It's patient. It's kind. Do you know what I mean? It's all of these things. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I want to say. I've done that scripture loads of times. That love is patient, love is kind. One. Look it up on my YouTube if you haven't seen it already. You'll see it. I can't remember what scripture it is, but it's a very good scripture. One of the most important in the Bible, I believe. So yeah. Love's love is God's God is love. Do you know what I mean? Love's God's heart. Do you know what I mean? God is love. It's the most important thing. Do you know what I mean? Never fails. So yeah. if there's true love there, do you know what I mean? It never fails. But yeah, how often is the really true love there? Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. The unconditional kind. How often do you get that in life? Do you know what I mean? Bar from God, it's like people are capable of it. Do you know what I mean? But it's very rare. Do you know what I mean? Very rare. Because like I say, people are fallible. People are prone to error. People are selfish. Do you know what I mean? It's just people's nature. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's nature to a degree because we've got a sinful nature. So yeah, but there is hope, but love must prevail. Do you know what I mean? And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? But it should prevail. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, if it's true love, so yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. That's my word. Just some pretty deep thoughts for you guys. Really delving into my mind and yeah, really delving into my mind kind of thing about a lot of things. It's good because everyone watching my channel knows how I think now and stuff. So women watching my channel know how I think. So that's good. Do you know what I mean? Because you never know what the future holds and. Do you know what I mean? At least people know what my thoughts are on things and stuff, which is obviously a good thing. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it there because this video is really long. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. God bless. Much love, and I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Love you all.